Ladies, gentlemen, Gungans, Johns, Kidabooty Conans, creepy looking plagueis people lurking in the shadows for reasons we don't know yet. To YouTube's favorite show, Whale or Fail. Where people, if you're whaling, you're failing. But if you're failing, you're probably whaling. Bulletproof logic right there. Don't even question it. Welcome, my friends. I don't care if you're a human, a droid, or maybe you're a beautiful looking dog like Harley back there. We got a lot going on in today's emergency episode of Whale or Fail. I'm talking Marrok release delayed till next week. Which is why we need to get you your weekly Whale or Fail that you're going to be missing out on because of that. We're talking a bunch of freebies. We're talking, people, fixes to things that are breaking my heart. Yes, Rebel Officer Leia Organa got nerfed. Oh. And a couple of things in between. And more importantly, at the end, we are going to be doing the ultimate Whale or Fail. We are going to be opening up on my free-to-play account a 330 character shard pack for 1,000 crystals. I know CG's up to no good. I'm going to tell you what later on, but let's see if we can maybe get something a little interesting. And I guess on top of that, we also have the return somewhere here of the Energy Ascension bundle. We'll talk about all of this in this video today. Let's get down to work. Let's just rip off some of the bad news here. But no, you know what? Let's get a little good news going. Let's get some good news here. First things first, yes, I am the realist. Make sure you check out the Galaxy of Heroes website where there are a lot of freebies for all you amazing people there. We have this Holo Games Fest. I don't know what that is, but we have two Holo Games Fest related stuff. We have a Holo Fest calendar here. Dive into the Holo Games Fest with an exclusive treat just for select players like you all. So special. The Holo Games Fest calendar offers 14 days of exceptional reward. Yeah. We know how these calendars work. Let's go ahead and click. I actually have no idea what's inside it. We'll go check it out in a minute here. And then we have the daily chest, which is also going to have some nice rewards for the next week. Again, I have no idea what this Holo Games Fest is. We saw it in data mine, but we were never told what this is about. But I don't care what it's about because it's got BAYLAN SKOLL requirements, Ahsoka requirements, great mothers as well, and energy. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about freebies. So make sure you're going into that website and collecting that. And of course, we have our October mystery chest that we got going on here. A lot of Inquisitor related stuff here, probably kind of fitting the theme of Marrok. Not really need to go into too much detail or speculation on it. And of course, we got some energy. And one more thing. Somewhere in here, I can't find it. Where the heck is it? I guess unless they're replacing. Where's the October bonus calendar? Unless that was it right there at the Holo Games Fest. Generally, there's a bonus calendar. I'm going crazy. Refresh the page. Refresh. Or did I already claim it? I don't think I got it yet. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to double check here in a second because generally there's usually a bonus calendar unless they're using the Holo Games as that bonus calendar for this month. All right. Well, let's get into the other things here. Marrok, unfortunately, getting delayed. Kind of a weird little thing. Let's reload the game and show you why this is being delayed. So late last night, Capital Games dropped an update on us. We're going to go over here with some unfortunate little tidbits here. But we're getting a Marrok delay because the audio issue, which is causing some players to crash out of the game, they decided to postpone the Marrok marquee until next week, Tuesday, the 8th of October. Same rotation is going to be 7 days. So unfortunately, no live stream testing today for Marrok. But don't worry, next week we'll be here. We'll be testing him out. I'm already seeing some interesting stuff with him with the Inquisitors. More specifically, there was some data mine gameplay released with Inquisitors inside of the Territory Battle Omicron or Reva Specialist. I mean, it kind of fits the bill of what I said during the kit review. It's going to be good for that if you really need the help for it. All right, so that's going to be Marrok, but don't worry. I got some good news. We're going to throw some good news here. Kind of get us ready for the BAYLAN SKOLL hype on my second channel, on T101 Music. I already released the BAYLAN SKOLL song. Can we get here? Can you just here? Can we just pause it for a second? Can you just go ahead and play a little sample for them? But let's go. Oh yeah. Oh.
We are no Jedi.
Anyways, go ahead, check out the second channel in case you did not know. For those that like the music I put out, started a new second channel on T101 Music. Right now, currently mostly re-uploads, and also instrumentals that I haven't released, and also projects that I never released, like an Imperial March patriotic version. Got some Halloween stuff coming out. Started up with a little Thrawn thriller. So, hey, there's a card in the top right-hand corner. Subscribe if you want to follow some of the fun music stuff I got, like the Michael Myers Halloween theme coming around the corner. Excited for that. So let's go. Move on forward to the update notes that we got here, people. So, I don't want to get to the sad stuff yet. Gosh. I actually was very optimistic about the Rolo thing. Hold on. Let's stay on track. Stay on track. Dark Trooper Prettiest Shards, now farmable. Dark Side 8A. So if you are one that's looking to back, not Commander Ahsoka Tano. How many Ahsoka Tanos do I keep messing up here? Ahsoka Tano Galactic Legend. You're going to want to get on that. Dark Side 8A is where it's going to be farmed. Paz Vizsla. It's accelerated now, man. It's funny how time flies. It doesn't feel like too long ago Paz was out, but yeah, you know, it's been a year since Paz Vizsla was released, part of the accelerator drop. So enjoy that if you're looking for the Bo-Katan. Fantastic unit. I've been a big fan of her. She hasn't really disappointed me. I've been really pleased with her performance. So probably, you know, if you don't have her, maybe pick her up. And my theory is, my speculation I've shared, I think there's a chance she might be Bo-Katan Mandalore, that is. Might be required for Galactic Legend of Ahsoka. Don't freak out. It's just complete, pure speculation. Great Mothers and the Chromium packs and shipments. And there are a bunch of fixes here. But more importantly, 3 things here. One that really hurts. The other 2 kind of surprising. First thing here. Rebel Officer Leia Organa. Now, in case you were sleeping in a cave in Tatooine, let me get you up to speed. About a month or so ago, it was brought to our attention that Rebel Officer Leia Organa with Sana Starros was doing some amazing stuff. I'm talking like full autoing Leia teams, you know, Jabba the Hutt teams. It was such a fun team. And, well, Capital Games, they said they were going to look into it. And, well, they did look into it. And, yeah, this has gotten nerfed. So no longer are you going to be able to do crazy, insane stuff. I'll give it a quick spiel of it. Sana Starros, she applies the stupid, the red thing there, the suspicious. Can you tell I play this game for almost 10 years now? She applies suspicious on her own Rebel team, which would trigger the Rebel Officer Leia Organa lead, which would give him tons of Terminator, which almost ended up into a perpetual turn meter loop. It was great. It was a lot of fun. It was, I mean, you could tell how much people cared about this. I mean, not too often do we get the opportunity where there's a team that really gets people excited. People love those budget teams, awesome theory crafts, non-Datacron, even Omicron-specific things work. I mean, 70 trillion views just on the Rebel Officer Leia Organa team. I was so excited to see. It was very beatable on defense. You know, Tuskens would beat them. So by no means were they like an invincible team. Plenty of ways to shut this down if you really wanted to. Even if you wanted to stop Rolo up against Leia Organa, you could have thrown like Old Ben, Kanan, you know, things that kind of mess up the turn meter situation that they got going on. I'm very disappointed in it. I kind of get where they're coming from. You know, they don't want some peasant Rebel Officer Leia Organa team rolling over their precious Galactic Legends. I had a glimmer of hope that I thought they weren't going to do anything. So, you know, about a month or so passed. When did I post that video? When was this video posted? This is posted August, so it's been almost 2 months. Almost 2 months, month and a half. Let's just do that. I was like, ooh, they haven't said anything. You know, like for example, you know, we've had times where we thought the TIE Defender was going to get nerfed. They never did anything about it. They said they were going to look into it, and they never did anything about it. Same thing with like Night Sisters versus Jabba, you know, Fennec and stuff. They never did anything. I was really optimistic, like, ooh, it's been a minute. And here they go, right before 5v5, which is when Rolo was really darn good. 3v3, she wasn't that amazing, but at 5v5, she was really good. They're nerfing it to where now, I'm really disappointed about this. Let's just read. However, Terminator is also getting rewarded in cases where the debuffs are inflicted from the ally side that was causing Terminator gain for the team in certain conditions. We have added a check to see if the debuffs are getting inflicted from the enemy side, and will stop granting Terminator to the team when they are inflicted on the ally side, ultimately stopping the case where Rebel Officer Leia Organa's team is getting infinite Terminator. So basically, I mean, I guess I'll cut him a little bit of slack. To be fair, when Rebels were kind of going on, there really wasn't any character that would self-apply debuffs on the Rebels until Sana Starros came around. So they probably just didn't foresee that because it wasn't really a problem. They didn't really check their bases. They didn't really, you know, dot their T's and cross their I's, as I like to say. So that's it. Rebel Officer Leia Organa, wow, she had a minute and it was gone. But we got 2 other things here that you may or may not care about. We had Moff Gideon Datacron they fixed 2 Datacron things. Generally, they've always had this policy. If a Datacron's broken, it's only for 3 months. Yeah, we're just gonna let it run wild. Well, they didn't in regards to 2 characters. Moff Gideon had almost an infinite Terminator loop with his Datacron fix. And in case you don't know what that's about, here I got this, for example, one of my streams this Grand Arena season. We showed Moff Gideon Datacron quite a few times, even before the Grand Arena live streams. He was able to do a lot of stuff. For example, I was able to get Gideon and Thrawn to beat Queen Amidala, which is pretty nice. Here, eventually, once we get, Gideon back, you just keep rolling back-to-back turns. I mean, it was a beatable thing, even with that, Raditz could sometimes beat this team, but, I was actually a little bit more surprised about this. They generally like their crazy, overpowered Datacrons. Well, now they said there's gonna be no more infinite turn meter. I don't know what that looks like here. I might have to go and test it and see if this is completely dead as well. They're just going ahead and slaying everything out there. And one other thing that I actually never really got around to talking about was the ETH Koth Datacron. Also had like a turn meter loop thing. I was on my free-to-play Territory Wars and I was trying to beat it, and they just kept rolling over me. They beat like a couple of my Galactic Legends. But they fixed an infinite loop with ETH Koth's character Datacron. Whenever a Galactic Republic Jedi gains Foresight, whenever they didn't have it, it will get Terran Meter and Health and Protection Recovery. So, couple interesting fixes here. Again, I was surprised by the Datacrons. They generally love their Datacrons, but hey, they did something about it, and maybe it's annoying for some people to have to deal with Gideon and the ETH Koth. Even ETH Koth, I really didn't have a problem beating him, but in Territory Wars, a different story, because Keller and Beck's pretty nutty. But anyways, the biggest sadness of today, my friends, Reb Officer Lee Organa, can we have a moment of silence? All right, and we keep on moving along here, people. So yeah, that's basically the core of what we have in terms of these updates here. Can we go pull up the game real quick? Yeah, let's pull up the game. And here we go. So we have our Holo Games Fest calendar. Bunch of free energy that we have. But yeah, where's this October bonus calendar? And I'm a little like, usually they have one. Unless they're not doing it this time. I don't know. And then let's see what else we have. And then we have, let's see, it's our Galactic Challenge thing. Where is the... There we go. So that's our daily login for the Holo Games mystery bonus chest. And then there we go, the October mystery chest. Got 5 of those lovely second sisters right there. And I guess don't forget, we have the PC login special, which, boy, the rewards are really trash. They nerfed the PC login stuff. Again, it's free stuff. I'm not going to complain, but it was better once upon a time. All right, people, let's get to the last 2 things that we have on our agenda here. Number 1, in here we have the return of... Where the heck is it? Galactic Ascension. Where is it? Is it only on mobile? It might only be on mobile. This is one of those weird things that's only on mobile, so we'll pull up my somewhat mobile, but not really mobile. We have the Energy Ascension. Now, everyone should claim the first free tier that you have. And again, if you play exclusive on the PC client, well, get in here and get this at least, at the very minimum, on your mobile device if you can. So, first tier, you get free energy. Freebies are freebies. I am not, again, don't complain about free stuff. We're going to take it. Yeah, free energy. And it's basically a step-up offer. So you got the free stuff. Now they want you to pay. And then you get to the other free stuff. So we're not going to go crazy in depth on this because I've already broke this down before. If you need a more in-depth breakdown on this, there's a card in the top right-hand corner for the video where we broke this down. There's only so much that normal people would want to maybe spend their money on in this game. For me, which I'm not quite normal, I pretty much only spend my money on new characters, of course, and when there's reasonable offers like this. Otherwise, there's not really a lot of reason to spend money in this game. In this one, as you can see, no matter how you cut it, right now we're looking at the Energy Ascension, which they also had an Ability Ascension. Those aren't there, but if you want an opportunity to get a lot of energy for about $10, if you just look at the total crystal evaluation from looking at all the energies and the materials you get, depending on how you look at it, if you don't care about Omegas, I have a breakdown there. If you do care about Omegas, we have that up there. In regards to that, basically at the very worst, you're getting at least a $12, $13 value here. At best, depending on what you're looking at about a $23 value. So again, it's a nice way of getting a lot of energy immediately. It's going to be great if you're pursuing a Galactic Legend, getting their tickets right now. I'm going to buy it because I'm hoarding energy for Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano, and there's other crystals and whatnot in there. So again, if you're looking to spend maybe $10, I'd say it's worth it. It just depends on, I would save anything. I think I had a similar opinion there. You can stop when you feel like you're not getting value. If you remember, there's this tier right here. Let's pull it up in game for $4.99, where you might be like, I don't know if I really want that. So let's pull that up. Yeah. So you might want to. Oh, see, they mixed. Oh, they mixed it up because I said you could probably stop at the 499 tier. No, did they go? Okay, no. All right, it's organized a little weirdly. It goes right, then down, and to the left. Okay, cool. So they didn't change it. If you wanted to, I would say anything, unless you really want mod energy, I would say just stop here. Don't buy that. Unless you really just want the 1,000 mod energy, that's where I'd be like, okay, fine, whatever. But otherwise, if anything, you buy the 199, get the 500 energy, you spend the 299 and get the Cantina normal energy, and then you get your freebies at the 100 crystals, and then you stop at the 499. That's just my opinion on the matter. Again, if you want a more in-depth breakdown, check that video out that I brought up there earlier on. And now, folks, we get to what really makes Whaler fail. A whale or a fail. Let's go ahead. Find the pack of the day here. Somewhere right here. There we go. We have the Bronzium character trove. My lovely friends out there for 1,000 crystals. So I talked this a minute ago where we had the bonus Zeta drops or whatever a couple days ago. And I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like Capital Games, they're trying to deplete your crystal reserves before the punishing one comes around the corner. And now they drop this out of nowhere. It feels a little out of season unless this is supposed to be this Hollow Games Fest that they haven't even themselves described what it is. But remember, the punishing one, Dengar ship that's going to be used for an executor, make it better in some way, shape, or form, probably coming sometime this month in October. It feels like they're trying to drain your crystal reserves, so when the Galactic Chase does come, which requires crystals we spent for whatever energy they choose to chase the unit, it just feels like they're throwing things like this at your way to get those crystal reserves a little bit lower, so you have to feel like you got to spend money to get that punishing one. So we've had these trove packs once or twice. They've been kind of shaped a little bit differently depending on the time and day of the year, This one is the ultimate Whaler fail, where it's all pretty much, I think it's the whole entire roster of Galaxy of heroes, like even Jedi Guardians, Ugnaughts, even some of the most useless things in this game are thrown in here. This could be valuable, it's like the Conquest, Proving Grounds plus pass or whatever. The less characters you have, the more valuable this is. For my main account, this is absolutely not worth it. If you have all the characters at 7 stars already. And the more characters you have at 7 stars, even so, the value gets less and less and less. So on my free-to-play account, I don't have Paz Vizsla. He's double drop farmable now, so I can't really complain too much about it. Pretty much all these characters, for the most part, are double drop farmable. It looks like they did not include things like, Detra Fridia, the Great Man of Mansion, if the Great Mother Surrender. That'd be pretty great. So it pretty much looks like it's going all the way up until, about like Keller and Bex, and pretty much all up into the Bo-Katan stuff. So pretty much everything that is, more or less double drop farmable at this point. Yeah, almost. Yeah, it's so nothing pretty much that came out this year. No Gungans, none of that stuff. So if you want to take the gamble, spend 1,000 crystals. Worst case scenario, I guess you get shard shop currency. But all right, for me, I guess I would be mad if I got some Bo-Katan stuff. Okay, I'd be okay with that. But it's like I'm looking at this like, all the stuff I kind of need, I kind of got already. I don't know. I guess just give me something that I don't have. So people, I need some applauses. Enter at your own risk. I would say if you're a little bit more prudent than what I'm doing here, I think it's just gonna be fine. I would say, you know what? Maybe save your crisp for punishment. I think that's gonna get a lot more bang per buck, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain if I get something that I want. So ladies and gentlemen, Gungs and Droids, it's time. Let's go ahead. Holy RNGesus, please bestow upon me the drop rates that I need to get something that I don't have in the whale's name. Ooh. All right, here we go. Clap it up. 1,000 crisps on the line. Give me something I don't got. Ooh, come on. Take your time, take your time. Don't open up too quickly. At least I got 5,000 shard shop currency. Okay. All right, well, thank you for stopping by. Harley, thank you for being a great co-host. Whaler fail at your own risk, people. This is YouTube's favorite show, Whaler fail. If you're whaling, you're failing. And if you're failing, you're probably whaling.
It's great to be the Empire today.